Hello, my name is Kate Chomer, and I've been working with my team, Lourdes Espiritu, Prashant Maheshwari, Fei Fan Chan, and Sao Wu, to analyze Team Inc. Team Inc. was founded in 1973 and is currently the largest industrial service provider in North America. The company is headquartered in Alvin, Texas, and currently operates in over 100 locations worldwide. Team held an initial public offering in 1980 and was first listed on the Amex. In 2006, Team transferred to the NASDAQ and began trading under the ticker TISI. The graph depicts Team's stock price over the past 5 years. As you can see, the stock price has generally been rising since July 2010, and we expect this trend to continue. On the date of our report, November 23, 2010, the stock price was $24.51. Based on our analysis of the company, the industrial services industry, and several valuation techniques, our 12-month target price is $31. I will now discuss the company in greater detail. Team is organized into two divisions, Team Mechanical Services, or TMS, and Teams Cooper Heat MQS, or TCM, which together offer more than 10 services to their clients. Under the TMS division, Team provides industrial leak sealing, hot tapping, fugitive emission control services, leak detection and repair services, valve repair and replacement, and technical bolting services. The company provides inspection and assessment services as well as field heat treating under the TCM division. Through the acquisition of Quest Integrity Group, Team can provide inline inspection services and mechanical integrity and engineering assessment services. Although Team operates all around the world, the United States is Team's primary market. 71% of revenue was gained in the United States in fiscal year ended May 31, 2011. Team currently has more than 5,700 active customers in a variety of industries. 58% of Team's revenue comes from clients in the refinery and petrochemical industries. Management explained that clients in these industries require more of Team's services because of the high pressure and high temperature environments these pipes must endure. Currently, 6% of Team's revenue comes from the pipeline industry, but management expects these numbers to increase as a result of the Quest acquisition. Team operates in the industrial services industry, which provides maintenance and installation of piping systems along with inspection services to clients. With more than 10,000 plants, the industrial services industry is estimated to be a $3 billion industry in North America alone. Today, the industry is highly fragmented with more than 100 competitors. Many of the competitors are privately held local contractors that offer a limited number of services. Unlike Team, few companies operate on a multinational scale and offer a variety of services. As the industry leader, Team is currently the largest industrial service provider with approximately 15% of the market. Because the industrial services industry is highly fragmented and consists of many different competitors, many companies can be considered as peers of Team. To develop Team's peer group, we consider the company's market capitalization, customer base, service capacities, and international presence. Based on this criteria, we believe that Acuren Group, Firmite Corp., Guardian Compliance, Matrix Service Co., Mistras Group Incorporated, and T.D. Williamson comprise an appropriate peer group for Team. The table in front of you provides financial information about the publicly traded companies in Team's peer group. Despite the fact that Team has one of the higher price-to-earnings ratio among its peers, Team has the highest return on equity percentages, indicating that although it's initially more expensive, it is a better value than most of its peers. As with any company in the industrial services industry, Team takes operational, regulatory, and financial risks. Team operates in a highly competitive market, and there is a chance that the company will not be able to replace or renew all contracts at a favorable rate. Many companies, such as the peers we have discussed, provide similar services to clients within the same industry. Many contracts are won through a competitive bidding process, and consequently, Team may need to adjust the prices of its services to maintain its market share, which could have a negative impact on the company's financial statements. 58% of Team's revenue is from the services provided to clients in the refinery and petrochemical industries. Both industries have been greatly affected by the economic downturn, which has caused a decline in the demand for Team's services. Furthermore, there is some risk that the aftermath of the recession may cause additional plant and refinery closures, which will not only reduce future cash flows, but may affect Team's ability to collect payment for work previously performed. Seasonality is an additional risk Team faces. 40% of Team's revenues are derived from clients in the refinery industry. Many refineries have planned shutdowns for maintenance and repairs during the second and fourth quarters. Team typically performs more services and therefore has greater revenues during these scheduled plant shutdowns. If the scheduled shutdowns or turnarounds are shorter than expected, Teams may experience a reduction in revenue. As you can see in the table, debt to EBITDA ratio of Team shows that no more than 1.5 years of EBITDA would be necessary to pay back the current amount of debt. However, the debt to equity ratio shows that the company's operations are being financed mainly through equity financing. Team's debt to equity ratio was 27.4% in 2010, indicating that the increase in ratio is likely a result of Quest Integrity Group acquisition in 2010. As displayed in the new table, Team's liquidity ratios are more favorable than its peers. The current ratio and quick ratio of Team are both remarkably higher than its peers. This indicates that Team is better positioned to pay back its short-term liabilities with its short-term assets than are its peers. Based on our Z-score analysis, Team is considered solvent because its Z-score for fiscal year 2011 was 3.02, and the company's results have been over the 1.81 lower limit for the past 5 years. Team fell into the uncertain credit risk category in 2009 and 2010 as a result of the recession, but the 2007, 2008, and 2011 Z-scores are strong and suggest the company will not file for bankruptcy in the near future. We gave Team a rating of market outperform on the basis of our valuation methods and on the 5 main factors that I will discuss now. Team's management has noticed a trend in customer procurement towards multi-location and multi-service contracts. Many of Team's competitors are privately held companies who provide a limited number of services within a specified area. Because Team is a large international company offering 10 complementary services, they are well positioned to provide multi-location and multi-service contracts. In addition to pursuing recent procurement trends, Team encourages organic growth. Management has a great deal of autonomy and is routinely encouraged to develop new lines of business. As a result, many employees have developed strategies to help Team expand its service offerings. The company is working on several new offerings, including heat exchange repair services, advanced inspection technologies, insert valves, and wireless and induction heat services. Although not all of these services will be successful, it is likely that some of them will become a substantial business line for Team. Team currently receives 6% of its revenue from clients in the pipeline industry, yet management believes that the acquisition of Quest Integrity will enable the company to substantially expand its market share. Quest Inline Inspection Services will allow the company to fully inspect previously non-pickable pipelines. Many companies use SmartPigs, which are inspection devices that run inside the pipes to gather and record information about the pipe conditions. However, pipelines with small or changing diameters or with blockages were previously considered non-pickable. Currently, most of these pipelines undergo pressure tests to determine whether or not a leak exists. However, no information about the condition of the pipe is provided. Quest Vista proprietary inspection tools provide the same information to clients about these pipelines as if they were pickable. Increasing regulatory pressures and environmental concerns make this service extremely valuable. Although some of Team's competitors are working on similar products, Team's management believes that its product is the most advanced in the market. Team has chosen not to apply for patents in order to keep this technology proprietary. For Team to succeed, the company must maintain an extremely high quality of service. That requires skilled technicians. Therefore, Team's corporate culture emphasizes the importance of its technicians. To ensure its employees perform at an optimum level, Team has an extensive technician training program for employees at every level. Management estimates that 800 to 1,000 of the company's 3,500 employees undergo training at its headquarters in Alvin, Texas every year. Employees receive on-site training and classroom training. To obtain certifications, they must demonstrate their skill set before a group of judges and pass a written examination. These rigorous requirements ensure that Team provides quality services to its clients. 85% of Team's business is composed of maintenance-related activities. Maintenance services are required to ensure piping systems run at maximum efficiency, to guarantee safety, and to meet increasingly stringent regulatory requirements. As refineries and pipelines continue to age, we expect the demand for Team services to surge. In fiscal year 2010, TEAM experienced a drop in revenue because some of its clients delayed maintenance projects until the economy improved in fiscal year 2011. Although clients may postpone projects, the demand for TEAM services should be relatively stable because of the absolute necessity for maintenance services in the long run. Inspection services are also critical to ensure compliance with existing regulations, and demand for these services will be stable as well. As of October 24, 2011, investors own 5.98% of TEAM shares. Throughout 2011, every insider, with the exception of Mr. Hawk, increased their net position in the company. We believe insiders' substantial investment in TEAM demonstrates that the company is undervalued and that the stock price will continue to grow. Based on our analysis, we expect TEAM's 12-month target price to be $31. The future stock price was determined by using a blend of 4 valuation methods: the discounted cash flow method, price to earnings multiple, price to book value multiple, and enterprise value to EBITDA multiple. On Friday, October 14, 2011, we met with management at TEAM's headquarters in Alvin, Texas. While there, we met Philip J. Hawk, the CEO, Ted W. Owen, the CFO, and Pete W. Wallace, the COO. Mr. Owen stayed with us throughout our visit. Robert W. Baker, TEAM's U.S. Controller, and Kevin Andis, the Director of Accounting, joined us during Mr. Owen's investor presentation and stayed with us throughout the remainder of our visit. After Mr. Owen's presentation, Mr. Baker and Mr. Andis joined us as we watched a demonstration of TEAM services. 2 of TEAM's technicians demonstrated how they would repair a leaking valve, and then demonstrated 2 methods they can use to add a new pipeline to an existing pipeline without interrupting the current pipeline's operations. While conducting our research, we interviewed a director at the National Petrochemical and Refiners Association and a customer of TEAM's who's the maintenance manager at a large oil and gas company. The customer described that TEAM has an excellent reputation throughout the business. Thank you so much for listening to our presentation. The Burken Road Reports are produced solely as a part of an educational program at Tulane University's A.B. Freeman School of Business. These reports are not investment advice, and you should not and may not rely on them in making any investment decisions. You should consult an investment professional and/or conduct your own primary research regarding any potential investment.